What up, Internet? I am back from a trip. Which, oh god, shirt's inside out. Which I may or may not have told some of you guys about. Don't worry, this isn't a bra, it's an undershirt. I went to North Carolina to visit my uncle. Those of you who watched my last blurb on Monday, that's where I was. I hadn't been to his house in 9 years, apparently. It was the end of grade 6, but the summer before grade 7. Much more comfortable. Yes, I was on the beach, even though it doesn't look like I have a tan. That's the problem with being as white as I am. I don't tan. So, I didn't get that project done. I'm going to try to get it done today. As far as that goes, Caleb, I will keep you posted, hopefully. Now that I'm texting back, it's so much easier. Still a little tired, but, oh, I should probably go grab that shirt. Oh, BRB. That's another thing I gotta finish, I think what I'll do is I'll do journal, and then I'll do video. So, I didn't completely finish my journal. And I'm not just gonna read the entire thing to you. I have my Philippines stuff in here. I'm still working on those vlogs now that it's not as an emotional thing. I'm deciding to leave just, hold on, what did I do here? Just one full page, not a full double-sided page from now on, between trips, so I have enough. This is my trip journal, so anywhere I go in the world, I'm gonna try to put it in here. Okay. I want to find the thing about the trees. So basically what we did was we left at like 4 in the morning or something like that. I'm still getting pictures from, I'm still planning on getting pictures. I need to make a physical list of the things I need to do or I'm not going to remember to do it. That's a great idea. I just thought of a great idea. Every trip, I get a little ring on my keychain. I'll show you guys my keychain in a minute. I'll tell you later. We're currently driving over the border of the U.S. The border between New York . I was quite surprised at how easily people can still cross. Like, I was afraid that with Trump it was going to be like everybody needs to get out of everybody's car. But not just us, just like everybody. So they can do like a search of everything. Like, that's how bad the media makes it sound. But we needed our passports to go over and come back. So I guess that's okay. But, if you want a good example of it, I'll just, watch Peter Zetlander, just for laughs. The one about the Canada Goose. It is hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm still tired. Give me my caffeine. Come here, caffeine. I literally just got up not too long ago. I could have slept for another hour or two. I actually did sleep in an hour more than I should have. But I will get to that later. The border crossing, and I mentioned that in here. Breakfast was good. Okay, breakfast. That is something good. See, this is why I keep these trip journals. So even if I can't read every word, I can just give a summary when somebody asks me, what does this say? I have god-awful handwriting. The fact that I can handwrite is like, what up? But I have god-awful handwriting regardless. The breakfast. Okay, so when you go to McDonald's and you get the pancake sausage breakfast, that's all you get. I don't know if they have eggs here in Canada, but they had options down there. They had pancakes, sausage, eggs, like in the one thing, and one of those biscuits that you get in the US, the tea biscuits. Huh. That shows me that I didn't try grits. So for those of you who are in the US watching this and who are like, oh, did you try grits? It's such a staple down here in the South. No, I did not try grits. I did, however, drink a decaffeinated coffee. And I tried to see if I could sleep without the melatonin. No, still can't sleep. Still can't sleep. So when did I start this? Oh, this is the day before. Okay, so yeah, but the breakfast with the biscuits, Canada, you need to get on the ball, okay? Do at least offer the eggs with the pancakes. They had like scrambled eggs in with these pancakes. Oh, they were so light and fluffy, and they're probably like all chemical that they just sponge your thing or like put in the bottom onto the grill, and then it's just like egg bold, and it's just like, here you go. It wasn't like a cracked egg or something like that, or like one of those circle eggs, but it was kind of like a squiggles. But it kind of looked too uniform to not be done like that. Anyway, so that was breakfast. Tea biscuit was great. We stopped. The first place we stopped before we went into the U.S. like when we went into the U.S. was the last place we stopped leaving the U.S. as well. I feel like what we should have done is taken our U.S. currency, the coins at least, all the pennies. I don't think we did this. What we should have done is taken those pennies and put them in something like, we stopped at a bunch of McDonald's on the way back. We should have put them in to those donation boxes. If you're ever going to the U.S. from Canada, you want to get rid of your pennies, they still have them down there. Do that. Do something nice for someone else. I mean, like, I felt like we'd been on such a nice vacation that it was like, well, let's do something nice for someone else. That, and it's a way to get rid of the coins. Or you can do the other thing. If you can find one of those coin thingies that make a nice little coin thing, do that. I got one from African Lion Safari somewhere under my desk. Let's see if there's anything in the 12:51 p.m. section. We're currently driving through the Appalachian Mountains. Okay, I'm gonna read this part. We are currently driving through the Appalachian Mountains. As we drive, all I see is trees. Maybe there's a few rocks. I thought it was the Rocky Mountains. But there was a mountain that said Rock Mountain. So, on the range, I learned how to read a map, okay? Y'all need to just, if you want to learn how to read a map, get somebody, if you're going on a road trip, use your GPS so you don't get lost. Have a physical map with you, like an actual physical paper map. And, if you're the passenger, now don't go doing this if you're driving. That is distracted driving. That is illegal in Canada and the US. Well, not the complete US, but some of the US, I believe. It's illegal. Mind you, I did see people talking on their cell phones down in North Carolina while they were in the car. Do not think that's the safest thing. Anyway, so follow along either with the GPS what road you're on, or with the driver. If the driver knows where they're going on a long trip, say you drive out to PEI every year or something like that, and you're Canadian. or you drive down to Buffalo to get into the airport. Follow a map and figure out where each of these are. See, the way that I did it, I don't know if he kept his map, but the way that I did it, I'm gonna see if I can pull up a map. What am I doing? I should have Google Earth. Oh gosh, sorry about the lag. I clicked on something. Okay, we're not doing that. I'm gonna give it a few minutes. Warning, high encoding CPU usage. Consider shutting down settings. I'm just gonna move my hand away from the mouse. Move my mouse away from my face. Click on this. See if that does anything. Well, we are getting a little... Yeah, there it goes. There it goes away. That might be part of the reason why... That's partially why I want a big computer, and my friend is working on building me one. But basically what I did, the easiest way to read a map, I find, is that all these little road signs, especially in the US, they have their number of their exits, and those little numbers on the map are those little exits. In the US, they also have miles on the road, or kilometers, or whatever they go by. I think we go by kilometers and they go by miles. I don't drive, I don't care. But easiest way to read the map is to take these little numbers, nearest town, follow along. See what towns. Dad did this. He highlighted the entire trip he wanted to take down. If you have to do that, do that. You can always go buy another map. There are tons of maps still out there. Sometimes corner stores will have them. Sometimes you can pick some up before you cross the border. If you're going down, or you can pick some up at, in the malls. They'll have travel places, like travel, agencies. You can ask them if you can have a map, like a physical map. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy if you're as young as I am, and they're gonna be like, why the heck aren't you using your phone? But just grab one, learn how to read a map. It's great. Best thing to remember, so I'm in Ontario, so that's kind of closer to the ocean. I think it was east is the ocean. So a good thing to remember, sunrise is in the east, sunsets in the west. East is the ocean. So if this is east, yeah, east is the ocean. If this is east, so if you're ever lost even in a forest, sunrise is in the east, sunset is in the west. Wait till the sun starts either rising or setting. Stay where you are if it's safe. And then you'll be able to triangulate your location based on if you know the area. If you don't know the area, stay where you are, or find a clearing. Find a way not to set the entire forest on fire if you're lost in the wood. Make yourself a fire of some sort, somehow. I don't care how you do it. Just don't kill the entire forest if you're lost in the forest. The smoke from that flame, keep it going as long as you can. If you're gonna go to sleep, kind of let it die down so it's just embers, but try to keep it going. If you're ever lost in the forest, keeping that flame going, being the only smoke thing when rescuers are looking for you, they will find you. But anyway, if you know where you are, like you're a hiker and you just veered off the trail, if you know the trail is to the east, head away from the sunset. Or if you know that there's a road, like say that you're in a big, huge patch of forest, like it's a national park or something like that, and there's roads all the way around it. Head towards the sun in the morning and away from the sun at noon. Once the sun is above your head, you stop, you find food. Once the sun starts to go back, like whichever way it's going, back towards the down section of the sky. So it'll come up, or no, it'll come up, and it'll be here, and then it'll go like that, or whatever it does. Either you head towards, yeah, you still can't tell if you're heading north or south. So always pick east or west if you can. Unless you know a way to tell which way north or south. Because you can still, wait, no. If east is this way, sorry, I know I'm blubbering on. So east is this way. So what you do is you want to face so that way. East is this way, north is that way, south is that way, west is that way. Sunrise is in the east, sunsets in the west. So therefore, if the sun is going down this way, you always face this way, and that'll take you north. Or if you want to go south, you want the sun to come up, on this side. Because you'll be facing the other way. So this is the person, this is their face, this side of my this side of my finger is the face. North, south, east, west. So sunrise, and it says this is face. Sunrise from the east. East. North, south, east, west. You get what I'm trying to say. But yeah. But the way that we did it when we were in the car, sorry for the rambling, I'm starting to actually wake up now. Pills are kicking in, caffeine's doing a great job. I miss caffeine. My uncle doesn't drink caffeinated coffee. We had caffeinated coffee the last day. Oh, I got a photo from someone. Distraction. Ah, Darlene. You're so nice. Yeah. Okay, sorry, got distracted. I've got to send that to a bunch more people though. Okay, so, the easiest way to read that map is east was the ocean for me, west was inland. So when I was going down this road, or when we were going down this road and I had to navigate for my dad, what we ended up doing was I ended up keeping that in mind, and then it was like, oh, well, if we're still going down this way, then let's just keep going down this way, because the highways, they have their whatever number south, or north, or east, or west in the U.S. So I learned how to read a map. Still gonna buy him a GPS, though. Even if we don't end up going back down there sooner rather than later, it'll give him a good chance to learn how to use one, and I'm gonna try to teach him how to use it properly. It's gonna be a headache and a half. Anybody who knows anybody that doesn't know how to use technology, and then you have to teach them how to use technology, knows what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Pretty blue. Sorry, still half asleep. So yeah. Anyway, we went through the mountains, and I watched a show called The Waltons, and it's a great show. What am I at? I'm at 17 minutes. Okay, just so you guys know, this is going to be a long vlog, so yeah. I watched a show called The Waltons, and I can see why John Boy Walton started, well, I know that it's not his real name, they changed the names and everything, why he was inspired to write. Hold up a minute. Is that you, Mom? Oh, okay. When you go up, can you shut the door? Okay, thank you. Did you enjoy the trip, Dad?
Yes, very much.
That's good. I'm recording right now, so I thought I'd ask.
I did. It was a wonderful trip. Beautiful scenery. Good weather.
What was your favorite part about the trip?
Favorite part? I guess visiting with my brother in North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's what the trip was for, anyways.
Yeah.
But the traveling was nice to enjoy the scenery.
Yeah. Okay, bye, Dad.
Bye.
Hope you guys heard that. He enjoyed the scenery. And he enjoyed visiting his brother. I'm gonna get to my favorite part in a minute. You know, maybe I should get to the souvenirs first, and then I'll do that part. So, I bought some clothes in the US. I bought 2 jackets. One is a practical coat, and one is a fun coat that I can wear when I go shopping with my friend Sam, or when I go down to spend some time with my sister. I don't think I showed you guys half my souvenirs from the last trip either. So I might as well do that. This big thing is keychain collection. Good luck trying to find my key on that. So, I'm just gonna take them all off. But anyway, yeah, so we went through the mountains. It was gorgeous. We went under the mountains even, which was interestingly fun. We did that the first time we went down. I don't remember much from the first trip. Next thing is Philippines. Actually, I can show you the keychains that started my collection anyway. How the heck does this stuff happen? Do you fetch? Thank you. That bear is always gonna bring back good memories. Interesting, entertaining memories, mind you. Interesting memories nonetheless. Now, didn't I have a seashell? Where the heck did my shell go? Oh gosh. Oh no, it's in my hand. Okay, we're good. So, we are currently driving through the Appalachian Mountains. As we drive, I wrote Rocky Mountains. All I see is trees. Maybe a few rocks here and there, but a lot of trees. If one were to step back and look at it as a whole, it looks like the fuzzy curly hair on a poodle, albeit green. Green speckled with the same red and yellow shades that leaves turn, signaling the end of summer. But if one takes a moment to stop and look at even a few trees or a small cluster, you can almost hear them or see them saying amongst themselves, "Look at me, I'm the tallest, yet a few feet up they are taller. They are taller yet." Then of course there are as I think it's usual, those stubborn old fools stripped white of their bark, white or brown or black of their bark, and clean of their leaves, still standing proud and tall, the dead trees. I sit here and wonder what they have survived despite their ugly is that individual or in their ugly individual appearance. They do not subtract from the overall beauty. They add to it. Like a fresh snowfall makes muddy snow almost white again on either side of the road. Like a fresh snowfall makes... Yeah, okay. On either side of the road are tall rocks. I don't know what that is, with the trees on them too. Along with the explosion of trees, there are long something, man-made stretches. I need another, I might have to edit some of this. Okay. Man-made stretches of empty, long-made stretches of empty, filled with highways and farms, and the occasional highways, fields, and the occasional farm. How many hours of labor must have took to clear what would have been treacherous ground is beyond me. What bush I can see from the car tells me it must have been difficult. Not quite as good as John Boy, but it started out good. Oh, lovely, we're already at 25 minutes. So before I continue on, the first stop we made was in Virginia. I got this there. This is my little bear. We went to the gas station. Is it my clip? I got it. I believe I got it in high school. I don't know if I found it or if I got it from someone. But regardless, that's that on there. We went into this gas station, and the further south you go, you have to start putting in your zip code when you go to the gas pump. So we ended up having to go inside, and at that point my dad was very frustrated, so I ended up going in to talk to her. It was this pretty black woman, and she was so helpful. I don't know her name. I wish I would have, because I would have said thank you to her personally on here, even though she's probably never going to see this. But she was so helpful. Mom went in, got her coffee, everything. And then Dad went in and got some coffee. She let us put in some cash. They all do this down there. So if you're in the US and you need gas, go into the gas station if you don't have a zip code. Give them 20 cash or something like that, or whatever you think it's going to take to fill it up. And then go back in if you fill up less than that, and they will give you change and a new receipt. The other thing is sometimes they'll let you do debit in there, or credit or whatever. Because that's what this woman did. I ended up getting the gas this time. So that was that. And she was so nice and everything. She was so helpful to us idiots. And then the other thing is that Dad wanted some honey, and because he drinks honey in his coffee and his tea instead of sugar, because it sweetens it, but it's more natural. And I will never forget this. She literally yelled to her boss, "Yo, boss, can this man have some of your honey?" And the boss literally was like, "No," from like out of nowhere. It was the funniest thing I think I have ever witnessed in person. But I appreciate the effort that she put into that for Dad. There was this other woman there when we were in there that was talking to me, because I wear a crystal for good luck. It's clear quartz. It's supposed to be something that gives you balance or something like that, and Lord knows those of you who know my struggles know that I struggle with balance, so that's why I got that one. So it's supposed to give me good luck. And she was talking about how she has clear quartz and stuff, and then she had like this big purple rock, which I believe she said was amethyst. But she was friendly. So one thing I will say about the South is, despite the way that CNN and other news medias, which I don't pay attention to, but Dad only watches CNN basically, and a little bit of CTV, but mostly CNN. They portray it as like, oh, be on your guard, it's scary, but it's not so bad. Everybody was so helpful. I only ran into one instance of racism, and I think it was racism, and like the way I talked to this black woman was just like, I wanted to sock him in the face. Racism is one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm gonna be very clear with you all. That is the one thing I will never tolerate on this channel. Okay, if anybody says any racist comments, they are going to be blocked from commenting. No second chance. Skin color is just your body's natural defense based on where your ancestors are from against the sun. Nothing else. Doesn't make you better or worse than anyone. What makes you a better or a worse person is what's in here and what's up here. And that does not mean book smarts or whatever. That means the way you think and the way you treat people. There are stereotypes. Some of them are true, some of them aren't. About all races. But irregardless, you meet a person, you do not treat them like, excuse the language, but you do not treat them like crap because of the color of their skin, whether they're white, black, brown, whatever. Like, I was ready to go on defense because my mom was brown. If anybody said or did anything to her. But luckily I didn't have to because everybody was so nice down there. Anyway, so yeah, we ended up stopping in Virginia and getting this, and then we didn't go anywhere really else. This might end up being an hour long, just so you all know. But we didn't end up going, well, we did. We stopped in a bunch of other places, but we didn't end up picking up any other souvenirs. Or was this the second place? This was the second state we stopped in. I didn't pick up anything from the first till on the way back. So then what ended up happening was once we got there, we relaxed for the first day. And I believe what I should have done is I should have written down what we did in bullet points. That's going home. And then when we stopped at the hotel, there was this Greek restaurant, and you could evidently, okay, at first I thought I was just tired and I was kind of crazy, but then when he went and yelled at his boss to bring us a Greek tradition, I started paying attention to his behavior. Every time he asked us, how's the food, how's everything going, he'd always look at me and then at them, but anyway, at least we got Baba out of it. We went to this place called Aladdin. If you're in, I forget where it is, but if you stop, I think it's Pittsburgh, or somewhere around there, but, the place is called Aladdin. The food is good-ish. Something was missing from my, fettuccine. I don't know what it was. I had little bits of it in there. Yeah, it says, who cares? Free food! Anyway, we got lost a few times. Okay, then it says beach day 1. I'm currently trying to keep a bird away from my shell. Oh yeah, that was funny. Because there was this one black bird. They have a bunch of little birds at the beach. They have these little, little tiny things that look like baby seagulls. They're not baby seagulls. But the way that they run, it's like, run, run, run. It's so cute. And then they've got the regular seagulls. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta go to Sunny's and grab some glue. But they had these, cute little birds. But then they also had these black scavengers. He looked like he wanted to check my shells to see if anything was alive in there. So I kept having to scare him off. The first day we had sandwiches, at the beach, which was nice. I found a half sand doll. And it was a nice day. Dad didn't want to go to the ocean every day. So Uncle Nick and him went off and did their own things, and then I ended up with a Piggly Wiggly jacket. For those of you who don't know what Piggly Wiggly is, it is a store in the South. In a store. So then I didn't do anything till Sunday, so sorry. Oh, the next day we went to a Mediterranean restaurant and a little bit of shopping. I was hoping to get an amiibo in the US. Didn't work out. Mom, did you enjoy the trip? I'm recording right now, so is there anything you want to say, like what your favorite part is? What was your favorite? Okay, I'm gonna mute it for 30 minutes then. What are you grabbing them? What are those? Yeah, bye, I love you. Oh my lord, it still records. What's the point of having a mute button if... Hello? Did I wreck it? Is it still recording? I don't know, start over. Oh boy, okay. Are you still going? What? Why do I have no sound? Why do I have no sound? Audio. Audio? Okay, audio, speakers, USB. Microphone. What happened? I'm not starting over, so if you guys can't hear me, I'll apologize ahead of time. I'm still gonna keep playing around with this audio. So yeah, anyway. Yes, it's still working, it's still recording, correct? Woo! Sorry about yours. So I don't know what happened. Did something happen? So now I can't hear myself or any of the background audio. So yeah. Anyway, we went to the beach a few times. I'm gonna make this quick. We went to the beach a few times. We went shopping once. I got 3 pairs of pants, a poncho, a coat. I got the coat first time we went shopping, the leather one. A shirt, and I believe that's it. I got my niece something, and then I got my godchild a gift. I got my niece a book. But yeah. So then we're gonna get into the keys. So these ones here are from Emerald Isle, which is where my uncle is located out of. So it's near an army base. So I got this little, dolphins on a boat. I know that the camera, the best of cameras. Oh, that wasn't the first one I got. I got Whoever ice cream one night, and I got this. At this little ice cream shop. Then I got this the last beach day. Went to a local beach store where you can buy towels and swimsuits and stuff and shirts and stuff. Oh, I did get a shirt from there. I bought this green seashell for my collection. If I can get it to turn. And I got this. Some sand from Emerald Isle. Now the funny thing is that this footprint will bring back memories because of the way that I walk. Literally it was like, there was like my toes and then my entire foot on the other side. My toes, my entire foot. Insane. Like that's literally the imprint I kept making. And then the last day we went to a Bob Evans. I got this great IQ game, which is a lot of fun. Thank you, Mom, by the way, for embarrassing me. So I got this great IQ game. The point to the game is to try to clear the entire thing of everything but one peg. Start with one empty hole, and you gotta try to jump it so you have one empty or one peg left. The funny thing is that this thing, I always ended up with either 4 or 3. I ended up with 2. I followed a guide and I ended up with 1, but that's cheating because that doesn't count. And then I also got this there for myself. Yeah. And then, that's it from that trip, basically. I enjoyed myself. My uncle had 2 cats. I spent some time with the one cat, and then the other cat finally warmed up to me, and I hated leaving the cats because this house is kind of empty without our dog. But our neighbors have a dog. Once the weather starts getting a little nicer, hopefully I'll be able to go over there and cuddle with it again. Yeah, we're gonna try to cut this off before it gets to an hour. Probably not. So when I was in the Philippines, I gave the other one to my sister. The irony is that this is the side that I hobbly hops. Or no, this is the side that it was like toes because I'm flat-footed, but I've also got a shorter leg, so it's like a real stretch going up and down. It's like you can literally see me go bloop, 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 when I'm in my bare feet, especially. Made it 10 times worse. But I got that when I was in the Philippines. But the thing that started it, well, number one, I wanted to bring my keys in case they forgot their keys when we were in the Philippines or something, for like when we got home. But the thing that started it was these 2 things from my cousin, Michelle. So this one, which is a friend, and then it's got Musical C26. I'm thinking of trying to figure out a way to make that the channel art. And then there's, do not take this out of context, this is the short form for Philippines, or, I can't say it, I don't have the accent to say it, my sister can say it better than I can. Do not take this out of context. I know what it looks like, I don't think you realize what it looks like, but there's this one. And then it's got my friend on it. And those are made for me by one of my cousins, Michelle. I've got 2 cousins named Michelle. There. At least, I believe it's only 2. I probably have more than that. It's a popular name over there. And then, Catholic, so I always carry a St. Christopher medal. It's a travel medal. It's the patron saint of travelers. And then, of course, I've got my key and my nail clipper, which is now attached to my key. And I've got to do my nails at some point before I go to work. My nails are gonna be dead. Yeah, that was that. Anyway, I I can go into more detail later. I might make a video with some of the pictures. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I gotta get to work on that project. I don't want to work on that project right now. I might take an hour or half-hour break. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.